You know, the interesting thing about this is I feel like Comic Book Resources has an agenda, because every time I look, I see somebody from the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super universe getting totally disrespected for no reason at all. I've seen it happen to Goku, I've seen it happen to Beerus, but never in a million years did I think that Whis would be a topic of conversation. The very same Whis that is an angel in Dragon Ball Super, the being that can travel across the universe within minutes, is getting thrown into a conversation about 10 anime characters who can defeat him. I don't know what else to say other than let's get started. First up, CBR went with Oniki from Naruto Shippuden. Now, Naruto fans are constantly bringing up how Oniki can use particle style, and we get all of that. It's a great ability. I believe it's his Kekkei Genkai, but at the end of the day, it's Whis we're talking about, y'all. I don't think you're hearing me. Whis is one of the top 10 strongest characters in Dragon Ball Super. Whis is way out of the league of Goku. He's way out of the league of Beerus. As a matter of fact, he is Beerus' master. What is Oniki doing in his old age with the particle style against Whis? How is he getting that off? Whis can teleport him. Whis can actually make him disintegrate if Whis wanted to. I mean, Whis is so fast, he's so powerful. We've seen Goku and Vegeta both try to attack Whis at once during training, and Whis was not even phased. He didn't even feel anything. Ultra Instinct to him is like breathing. It just makes absolutely no sense that Oniki's in this conversation. Let's move on. At number 9, CBR said that Saitama would be able to defeat Whis. The One Punch Man community says that Saitama is a gag character. All it takes is one punch, it's in the name. But we have not seen any feats in One Punch Man so far that show anything of Saitama hanging with Goku at his most powerful form, which is a Master Ultra Instinct. But MUI Goku cannot even last a minute against Whis. He's on a completely different level. Whis is crazy. Now let me find out people actually believe Saitama can beat Whis, because there is no explanation you can give me. But let's see what CBR had to say. The anime world is filled with characters who seem to always be bored, and Saitama is one of them. However, his boredom would probably subside if he got the chance to fight somebody like Whis. In his universe, Saitama is considered to be the strongest being in existence. Stop the quote. You guys see what I'm saying? CBR saying in his universe, he is the strongest. So he's the man in One Punch Man. But if he steps into Dragon Ball Super, is Saitama still that guy? Apparently they think he is. I have not seen anything in One Punch Man that shows that. Whis is destroying Saitama. Let's move on. At number 8, CBR said that Shigaraki can defeat Whis. I just why do we always have to put My Hero characters where they don't belong? I mean, we all love some My Hero, but this character clearly does not belong here. I mean, I don't understand why. I know that Shigaraki can obviously use his decay quirk. We've seen how powerful it was against certain opponents. We know that it can be used on objects as well. But it's Whis, man. Like, I just don't understand how they can take somebody that's way above Goku, way above Beerus, the strongest being in Universe 7, one of the top strongest angels in the multiverse in Dragon Ball Super. How can you watch Super, look at how Whis is teleporting, look at how Whis is just knocking out Beerus with one chop, and then put Shigaraki in the same sentence? It's mind-blowing. I don't know what else to say. Let's move on. At number 7, we're heading to the Bleach world, and we're going with Baragon from Bleach, obviously one of the Espada that has that time field, and we've seen that used against Soifon. We already know it was decaying her hand, you know, all of these things. It was speeding up time. But again, it's Whis. Whis does not even have to worry about time, because Whis himself can travel through time. If we remember, Whis can rewind time. We've seen Whis already go back in time to change the outcome. Why are you bringing up not even the strongest character in the Bleach universe to go up against Whis, which is one of the strongest characters in the Dragon Ball Super universe? It makes absolutely no sense. Hachi and Soifon were having their way with Baragon at some point in time. What is he doing against Whis? Not Trunks, not Gohan. This is Whis we're talking about. Not even this is Whis, not even Beerus. CBR doing what CBR does. At number 6, they went with Law. I don't know what else to tell y'all. We know Law's Devil Fruit ability gives him access to room, and within that room, he could use shambles, he could use tact, he could levitate, he could dismember bodies, he can do all types of things. But how is he gonna catch Whis? Whis is so much faster than Law. He's so much faster than everybody in the One Piece universe combined. Like, it just doesn't, it's not adding up. Let's look at what CBR is saying. In a normal fight, Whis would destroy Law without breaking a sweat. But if Law uses his power, Whis will be lucky to even move. Law can sever Whis' arms and legs and then move them to the other end of the battlefield. If Whis is unable to move, he won't be able to attack either. Oh, CBR, what are y'all talking about? Why are you guys disrespecting somebody that is stronger than Goku and Vegeta and Beerus combined? Make it make sense. At number 5, they went with Lelouch. And we all love Lelouch, but Lelouch has no business being in this conversation. People put the geass power way too high for me. I don't understand it. We get how dangerous the geass power is. But again, Whis can go back in time and change it. Whis can teleport Lelouch to somewhere in the universe. Whis is so fast that he was moving throughout the universe and covering large distances within minutes. This is the speed that Whis has access to. The power that he has access to makes Beerus look light. I'm going to say it again. Beerus looks light compared to Whis. And CBR found a way to match up Lelouch with Whis. At number 4, CBR said that Annos can defeat Whis. Now, I'm not all the way up on Annos. Obviously, I've heard a couple of things about him. People have compared him to Goku, said that he can actually destroy Goku. Again, even if you want to put him in the Goku category, Whis is above the Goku category. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is a waste of an argument. But you guys leave a comment down below and let me know who wins. But I got Whis based off of what I heard about Annos. At number 3, CBR went with Esterosa. For what reason, I have no idea. As a matter of fact, Esterosa is Mael's demon form. That wasn't even Mael. When Mael is in his full power form, in his true form, he's even stronger than Esterosa. So why did they bring Esterosa in here? Let's see what they have to say though. I'm really shocked at this pick. The commandment may not actually work on Whis since he does not appear to hate anything, but Esterosa's full counter ability certainly will. Full counter allows Esterosa to return physical attacks back at his opponents with double the strength, which means that Whis would inadvertently be hitting and injuring himself. So you're comparing Whis' attacks to something that we've seen in the 7 Deadly Sins universe. That's your first step where you went wrong. Because anything that you're seeing in Dragon Ball Super, you have to scale up. And if you're not scaling up, you're doing something wrong, CBR. Esterosa is a weak version of Mael. You didn't even bother using Mael. You went straight to the full counter because you were trying to find a chink in Whis' armor. You were trying to see, maybe if I boost up the full counter idea, maybe if it's not going to work. Whis is so fast. By the time Esterosa moves to counter something, he's gone. I don't understand how that's not connecting. At number 2, this list is just getting worse, by the way. We have Zomari from Bleach. And we know this is the Espada that was boxing with Byakuya. He's the one that has a resurrection ability. You know, when he leaves the marking on your body, depending on which part it lands, he now controls that part of your body. But if Byakuya was able to escape that situation and defeat him, all I'm saying is Whis should be an automatic W. I don't understand how CBR is having a tough time putting 2 and 2 together, but Whis goes into the Bleach verse and people are struggling. And at number 1 of this list, they went with Light Yagami, obviously because they're trying to use the Death Note for some cheese tactic or something, trying to say if he writes Whis' name in there, maybe he would be able. Hey, look, man, let me say this. You know what? I get it. CBR is trying to find a way to make a case for some other characters against people that are seemed untouchable. I get it. But this is not the way to go about it. You don't find people that have no business being in the conversation and try to find a way to make them win. You have to get people that are somewhat close, somewhere in the ballpark range, try to make it work. But Light Yagami, Esterosa, Lelouch, are you kidding me? We've seen Beerus literally destroy planets. And Whis is his trainer. Whis is his master. I don't understand why DBZ characters are always getting disrespected by CBR. I don't know. CBR must hate Dragon Ball Z. They must hate Dragon Ball Super. There's something they have against Dragon Ball Super characters, because every time I see them mentioned in an article, they're getting disrespected to the highest tier. I'm seeing some of the most lowest of the low characters. I mean, you mentioned the Bleach verse, and the people that you mentioned in the Bleach verse are not even touching Aizen, but they're supposed to be able to beat Whis. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below, man, if you agree with anything they had to say. Because if you did, I don't know, maybe you have to get blocked. I don't know what's going. Let me stop. But I don't know, man. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.